Okay, so this video is going to be a rant about working out motivation, the statement that you don't feel like working out, and how consistency ties into all of that. And also I'm going to talk about the differences between someone that struggles with workout motivation and someone that appears like they don't, the people that are fit, that go to the gym all the time, and on top of that, the similarities between the two. So let's get into that. Consistency, how it ties into your workout motivation. As you work out more and more, you become more consistent, you actually start to make a habit. I'm sure you've heard this before, but once this habit is made, you're going to find that it is a lot harder to tell yourself you don't want to go. In fact, your body's going to want to go more and more and more. And if you do it long enough, you're actually going to have to try to talk yourself out of working out because you're going to start to like it so much. The reason for that is the endorphins that you're going to get after every workout. You learn to start craving them, you get addicted to them. It becomes your drug and you want to keep going. That's the end game. But people that struggle with workout motivation, running motivation, cycling motivation, they never get that far. They always stumble. And I find one of the biggest things that people struggle with is they focus on if they feel like working out. If you're always asking yourself, do I really want to go right now? Maybe I'll go later. And it's all about this feeling. Like, it's like you think that to work out, you have to want to go every time. And that's really just not the case. And I'm going to explain the reason why that's not the case and the reason why people that go to the gym all the time are able to overcome that. And I basically had this realization recently because I've been sick. Been sick for about 4 days. This is the 4th day in a row I haven't been able to work out. And I'll go through, I'm going to break down my brain and how it's changed through these 4 days. So on the first day, I've been working out for a long time, very, very consistently. I've definitely made a habit by now. I've been working out for 5 years and like pretty well consistently for the last 5 years. So I'm definitely one of those people that have, learned to love the endorphins, have made the habit. So on my first day that I was sick, I wasn't able to work out. Even though I was sick, I had a fever, I was in bed, I actually wanted to go to the gym. I knew it wasn't good for me. Well, I wanted to run, and it was a run day. I'm a triathlete, so I'm either doing running, biking, or swimming, or weightlifting pretty much every day. And I really wanted to go on day 1. I had to tell myself I shouldn't go, I'm just going to get worse. Day 2, same thing. I wanted to go again. Day 3, and now here I am at day 4. Now, I actually don't really want to go. In fact, I found myself saying, I don't feel like working out today. And if I feel better tomorrow, I'm not sure if I feel like working out. I've gotten out of the habit of working out. So coming from someone that's been able to work out consistently for 5 years, now all of a sudden, I don't feel like working out anymore. So what I'm trying to say here is there's no separation between people that are fit and that are unfit. It's just there's a habit or there's not a habit. If you don't have the habit, you don't feel like going. Simple as that. So the only way to break the habit or to make the habit is you have to push aside any feelings of going. You have to pretty much tell yourself, no, I have to go. And there's a good book, I think it's called The Power of Habit. I'm not 100% about that, but there's a good book that says it takes 67 days to make a habit. So if you work out for, say, 67 days in a row. Now, obviously, you wouldn't want to push yourself hard every time, but if you did something, moved your body every day for 67 days, by the end of the 67 days, you're going to want to go more than you're going to not want to go. But what you have to do to get to that 67 days is you have to never ask yourself, do I feel like going? Because there's going to be days you don't feel like going. As simple as that. You're going to go, and if you actually take into consideration that I don't feel like, feeling, you just won't go, and then boom, there goes your habit again. So that's my biggest thing I want to talk about because I feel like that right now. And it's just a huge realization for me that anyone can feel like this. As soon as you break the habit, you're not immune to it. You're just not going to feel like going anymore. So stop thinking about it. What else do I want to say? So pretty much, so I got some notes here. Sorry about that, but don't worry about it. Trust the power. Yeah, so the biggest thing I really want to hammer in is trust the power of consistency and habits because that will change your brain. It really will rewrite your brain and you're going to become that person that's able to go all the time, the person that maybe you're not envious of, but maybe you hate, that is always able to go, and you don't really understand how they're able to, overcome these obstacles, like having a long day, working overtime. Maybe they're feeling a little, stuffed up, and they're still able to go, and you're just like, I don't know where they get this energy. They don't have more energy. They're just tapping into habits that are written, the same habit that tells you have to brush your teeth every day, they have now made for working out. So you need to make that habit as well if you want to become someone that consistently goes to the gym. And it's not that hard. You just have to get through that crummy period that sucks, where you have to tell yourself, I'm going anyways, doesn't matter what I feel like. If you get through that crummy period, that little valley, back on top is the habit, and that's when it's all easy. That's when you're going to see those really good results from running, cycling, working out, whatever you're doing, because you're going to finally be able to keep going, never have those big stumbles, those steps backwards anymore. So I want to leave you with one quote that I found that I think is pretty powerful, and it's really, representative of what I'm saying right now. So, most people aren't willing to commit to switching from what's comfortable to what's not long enough for the new to become comfortable. Simple as that. So switch to something that's uncomfortable for now, but then trust the system, trust the power of habits, trust the power of consistency, and just keep doing it. And over time, you will have that consistent motivation to keep going forever. You've made that habit. So thanks a lot for watching. Keep going after those run, cycling, fitness goals. And thank you.